G'day guys, today I want to share with you some Christmas niches. So in my last video where I talked about our sales plummeting, I said that I was going to start a 7-day challenge where I am researching for a minimum of 15 minutes a day. Now I know it's the start of November, but I still think there's time to get into some Christmas niches, especially trending ones. Now, for us to make money now, we need to be on top of what is trending rather than generic designs. So if you even go and have a look at Target, like I'll put up here on the screen, there is a lot of generic kind of designs there. If someone can go and buy something at Target for cheaper price, why would they buy it on Etsy? It needs to be something really special that they can't get at Walmart or Target. So that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to pick up on some trends. And today I want to share with you over 10 different Christmas niches. Part 1 of this Christmas series is sharing specific Christmas themed niches. So I've got over 10. Last week I shared how I research what is popular, all for free, all online. There is other sites that can show you how much shops are making money, but I just like to have a look on Etsy and actually see. You can tell a lot by how many reviews people have got, how many sales they've had. So the first niche is teachers. Now for me, this has been one of the niches where I've made the most money from throughout the year. Teachers love buying different shirts, they love buying sweatshirts, and you just need to be really specific. So yes, there's definitely kind of teacher Christmas ones, but there's also individual grades. You can really focus in on the first grade teachers or kindergarten teachers, or cross niche it with baking cookies. Do remember though that we need to be focusing on what is trending, and retro is so popular at the moment. It is searched so much. So if you're going to do teacher sweatshirts, I would definitely be chucking in the word retro there as well. So there are millions of teachers in America, but let me just Google to find out exactly how many teachers. And there you go, well over 3 million teachers in America. The second niche is nurses. Once again, a massive population of nurses. Did you guys know that there is actually over 4 million nurses in America? So that means 1 in every 100 people is a nurse. Now, yes, they're a registered nurse, but there is so many different types of nurses that you can cross niche with. Emergency nurses, medical nurses, surgical nurses, orthopedic nurses, ICU nurses, neonatal nurses, labor and delivery nurses. It goes on and on. There is an amazing amount of different nurses out there. You need to make sure that it is trending and it is in demand, that design style, and on that type of shirt as well, which brings me to the next one. Comfort colors. So I've done a whole video on this. If you want to see how the prints turned out from Swift POD and Drive Fulfillment, that's in that video there. On Printify, they've got the 1717. Same with Printful. Printful also has the pocket design, which is 6030. Now, neither of those two have the comfort colors sweatshirt. However, I have seen people selling the sweatshirt, so I don't know where they're getting the sweatshirt from, but I did hear from a Printify manager that they are definitely looking into getting the sweatshirt, but it may not be this year. The thing I do really love about Comfort Colors Christmas is it gives us an opportunity to put a design that may have been on a Bella canvas onto a Comfort Colors for people that are loving that shirt, that distressed size, or the oversized shirts where people are wearing like shirts as dresses. I think it just opens more opportunities for our designs that may be really saturated in a Bella canvas shirt, but there's not that many on a Comfort Colors. So that's an option. Now, I haven't had any issue with stock with Printify. I'm not doing a ton of Comfort Colors, but they're going out just like normal, just like the Bella campuses. I know someone asked that recently in a video if I had any stock issues, and I haven't. The next niche is pink Christmas. So I have seen a heap of a pink Santa Claus, but I also know that here in Australia, when we had the AFL Grand Final, Robbie Williams wore a pink suit. And then I started to see it in a lot of designs, retro fonts with pink Christmas. So there's definitely a lot of different combinations you can do with that. Pink vintage style stuff, pink teachers, pink nurses. Another niche with that is vintage. So people like vintage, like the old style cards of Santas, on their shirts. Think about some of those old Christmas cards that, you know, your grandma might have. What image was on that could be on a shirt? The other style is kind of a montage, which lots of different Christmas stuff all over the shirt or the sweatshirt. Some people will even do it in threes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and do like 9 different images. Some may be the same, some may not be different. Whereas the 9 is a bit more of a grid style. Others have kind of a montage that takes up the whole sweatshirt. Now, we saw that in Halloween, how popular that was. The other style is like a love heart. So doing that in a shape, doing that montage of different Christmas images in an actual shape. So like a love heart here that we saw for Halloween. The next niche is Rudolph. Now, I went and did a bit of a search on this to check if it was trademarked, because I noticed a lot of people were saying reindeer Christmas shirt rather than Rudolph. So as shop owners, it's really important that we check tests to make sure that things are not trademarked. The next niche is country. So howdy Christmas, cowboy boots, cowboy girl. So country Christmas. Once again, you could cross it with another niche, the pink niche, and do pink and country. The more specific a design is, the more it's going to connect to people. If it's too generic, then are they really going to connect with it? Are they really going to pay $35 for a sweatshirt with that design? When I was researching, another Christmas image that just kept popping up was 'Tis the Season. And I kept seeing very similar ones. So I went and actually had a look at Creative Fabrica, and they had this option here. And as you can see, there's all these different designs, and these are so popular, or versions of them are popular on Etsy. So Creative Fabrica, if you're not sure about it, is a site that has so many different images, Cricut files. The thing about these sites is it's really important that we check their terms and conditions. So they say on their site that the basic print-on-demand license means that you can use an image, you just need to alter it. But if you want to use that exact image and not change any of it, then you need a full POD license. I'm going to link this down below so you can read the terms and conditions yourself. But this is an option. Creative Fabrica has lots of different images, especially if you're struggling to find what you want in Canva. You could just take that PNG and take it over to Canva and then modify it how you want. The next niche is Mummy and Me. So whether it's t-shirts or sweatshirts, having an identical design or one that says Merry Mama, Merry Minnie. These are just super cute, and it goes into that kind of matching pajamas, which is super popular. And my tip would be, if you're going to do that on Etsy, to try and do it personalized, because there is so many shops on Etsy, as well as your generic ones, your Targets, your Kmarts, your Big W's, your Cotton Ons, you know, those kind of shops all have family matching pajamas. So for you to sell one, it needs to be very different, and by personalizing it with the family's name on Etsy and doing a t-shirt like that, that's one way of doing it. The next one is occupations and Christmas. So here's just 5 off the top of my head. Social workers crossed with Christmas, speech therapists crossed with Christmas, occupational therapists crossed with Christmas, physical therapists crossed with Christmas, and dietitians crossed with Christmas. There's so many occupations out there. Think about what your friends do, what your families do. Have a look, type it into Etsy, see if it's selling for that occupation, and then cross it with Christmas. The next one is a massive one, and that is the Christian Christmas niche. So there's multiple different Christian shirts you can do for Christmas. The next one is skeleton. So skeletons were super popular with Halloween, but once again, one of the most popular designs was dancing skeletons. So why not do skeletons with Christmas hats on? We know the skeletons dancing was super popular in Halloween. Maybe now they have Christmas hats, but there's lots of different other skeleton Christmas themed items. And lastly, don't forget all the different types of grandparent names out there, like Nana, Grandma. There is so many different ones. And then cross it with Christmas. I encourage you, if you haven't watched my comfort colors video, to check that out here, and also how to do that retro font for free using Canva and Photopea. Thanks for watching. Bye.